Hello, this is James Arroyo, and this is a continuation of outlining. So let's dive right in. What I've done so far is I've put up some of the components just to make things go a little bit faster. But in general, the things that you'll need in the outline are the general purpose and the specific purpose on the top, also a title, and then these components. But you will also need to learn how to organize and outline your ideas, and it's done very simply in Word, Microsoft Word, as well as in Google Drive. So I will go ahead and go through this system to show you how to do it. So let's dive right in. So the big thing, if I am doing an informative speech, very simply, my general purpose is to inform. Then, oops, then at that point, the specific purpose is to inform, and then the audience, then a precise description of the topic. So my topic today will be um, nailed it. So at that point, I'm just going to really quickly copy this and put it right here. Obviously, I will be writing this in full sentences to begin, but for this point of this demonstration, I'm just going to do it this way. At that point, what I do is then I have a title, I have this, all of it's good. At that point, what I now do is to get into outlining, and this is going to save a lot of heartache, is click right here and then right here. This is a very simple way to start outlining, and there we go. Okay, so at this point, introduction, body, and conclusion should all be within the same line, should all be on the same line. At that point, these have to move to down that way. So how do I do that? By tabbing, and it will do this on its own. It will change the symbols how they should be based on this organization. What you can also do is you can also highlight a bunch of them and then tab them to do it faster. At this point, then I'm going to enter and it creates another line. I tab it again and then look at this. Now I have another one. If I want to move things back, what I then do is I can go Shift Tab, press Tab, or then I can hold Shift and then press Tab. Very quick ways to move it. You can also press either of these buttons to increase or to decrease the indentation. At that point, then my three main points will be in circuses, in medicine, in medical field, and one more, let's make it up in um, homes. So in like people who just own monkeys. So at that point, then I now jump to the body. But before this, I need to have, what I can do is I can just copy this and then put it into the body. The reason why this is going to be very similar, actually, you know what? How do I move it that way again? Shift Tab. There we go. Now I have my three main points. The reason why I did it like this is because what it allows is for parallel wording, that what is in the preview is also in the body, is also going to eventually be copy in the review. But this, all of these have to actually be moved. So I'm just going to enter, and tab, and there we go. Excellent. Now it's all within the right symbolization. Then I can make my subpoints, which should also be claims, and then eventually my sub-subpoints. There's one part that's missing, and what's missing is the transitions. You can also, so what I've just done is I've just pressed enter. What you can also do is you can go delete, 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 and that will give you your transitions. But in general, I've already discussed more or less how to do all of these things in the outlining video lecture, but the organization of how to do it is all within here. Let's say that there's some big challenge, that something is going wrong and I do not know what. What I can do is, and it's very simple, just close it, clear all formatting, and then just jump right back into it. So then I go here, then I go here, then I go here, and then just redo it. But I'm not going to do that right now. There we go. Are there any questions? Great. Okay, now I'm going to be jumping into how to do this same thing on Google Drive. Hello and welcome back. Now we're in Google Drive where we are going to do basically the same thing. At this point, I have already put in a lot of the things. So now what I'm going to do is I'm now going to highlight all, go to Format, Bullets and Numbering, and Numbered List. This is going to give you the exact same one that I expect for the outline. Click here, and there you are. Wow, it's already done. So incredible. So I just highlight as I did before and tab, then body and conclusion are good, and then tab, and now my 3 main points were in circus, in medicine, and in home. Then, to maintain parallel wording, obviously these are going to be incomplete sentences, but for the sake of this, we're just going to do it this way. Copy, enter, paste, and enter, paste, and there we go. These obviously have to be further down because they do not align with the body, so tab, and then review, tab. So this helps maintain parallel wording. In the same way, also, if I go, then I can tab, shift tab, all the same things that I did. The only small exception, and then backspace to give me this. So let's say that I want to copy from here and paste. At that point, what's going to happen is this. It's going to be a little bit confusing. So I would recommend just staying with one and not fixing things. But if you do decide to do this, and that's fine, just go to clear formatting. At that point, it will clear everything. It may be a little bit of work to delete these because these are actually things that are written down at that point, but it will be doable. This concludes outlining. If there are any other questions, please bring them up in class and I'd be happy to help answer them. Have a great day.